Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Araya. I am solo traveling Europe with my dog Arlo. He's currently inside right now resting. Thank goodness he's finally resting. We were up all night again, almost every hour, going outside because the poor boy has had some belly issues because his mother just gave him too much iron. I was thinking he needed more iron. I thought he was maybe anemic based off some symptoms. So I made him this whole platter of iron-rich things, and I just think it was too much, even though I was just mixing a little bit with his kibble. So anyway, he's resting. No more running to the bathroom every hour, which is great. I think we're heading in the right direction, and his blood work is going to be back on Friday, so we'll see how he's doing. He also got his Swiss passport yesterday. So I'm trying to get my Swiss passport. My grandfather was born here in Lugano, but it's much harder for a woman and also for a human to get their Swiss passport because I didn't claim my citizenship by age 25, so I lost it. But it's okay, I have my Irish citizenship, yeah. So I can travel throughout Europe for as long as I want and live wherever I want within the EU, and even living in Switzerland wouldn't be too hard. There is a process for it. So that's kind of what I'm doing. Traveling around, looking for where I want to live, where I want to call home. But I'm also doing these daily updates because my dad created this thing between us where it's a competition who can grow their channel the most by March 22nd, my birthday. But he is slacking. He seems to think that he doesn't need to post every day to win. So he's a little competitive, but he's gonna go get a surgery in the next few days, and then after that, I actually don't know how he plans on posting videos because he's gonna be on bed rest for a while. So I'm gonna talk to him. Maybe he has like a storage of videos that he can share or something, or maybe it's just me having this competition by myself. But either way, thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking these videos. It's so helpful. I have wanted to be on YouTube for a long time because for so long I went to YouTube to find people who I related with. And in a world as big and as vast as this, sometimes it can be hard to find your community, your soul family, people who share similar values with you. But when I go online and I watch videos that align with what I want and I read the comment section, I'm like, oh my God, my family, my soul family is out there. There are people out there who think like me, and it's very esoteric, it's very spiritual, it's very health conscious, it's very unconventional, and so I really love that. I love that we have the ability to connect with people through the internet. So that's what I'm doing here as well. I'm trying to build a community and trying to share everything that I've learned along my own human experience, which, like I said, a lot of it is esoteric, spiritual, and a lot of it is related to health as well. And so I just recorded this video, my first ever guided meditation. It's something that I just went through this morning. I kind of get downloaded with meditations every morning and I just go on the journey. Whatever happens, wherever I go, I just let it guide me. And so then I got the download today to start sharing that with people, to start sharing what comes through for me so that it can also help other people. So if you're at all interested in a guided meditation, go to that video. It will be posted today as well. And I'm gonna hopefully do more and more and more. After I get these videos up today, I'm gonna go work on my breathwork certification. And so breathwork is one of those things that I want to get more into, and I want to spread more awareness about it, because a big reason why I left America and California specifically, I also miss it a lot, but a big reason I left was because I just felt like I could not regulate my nervous system there. The energy and the work life, that's not what I'm trying to say, but the work culture there, the culture in general is just go. And I feel like I've been burnt out since I was in middle school. Like I started playing sports then, like high level sports, as in like I was on a lot of travel teams, and I just didn't sleep. I didn't sleep very much, like maybe a few hours a night, and then I would try to do homework, and then, you know, I would try to do all the practices, and I just, from then on, have always been grinding. And so now I'm in a place where it's like nervous system regulation is where it's at, because when our nervous system is not regulated and our body thinks that we're being chased by a tiger, which is what it's the same thing as like being overworked and not resting enough, is the same thing in our nervous system, is that feeling. We can't detox, we can't repair, we can't function at our most optimal self. And so it's an interesting process of rewiring our thoughts and our beliefs on how to best and most optimally get to where we want to get to, when we look at it from a perspective of maybe we just need to rest more. Maybe we need to allow our body to rest, and maybe we'll be more productive when we work less, but we're more rested. And rested doesn't just mean sleeping 8 hours a night, because if your nervous system is constantly stuck in this fight or flight or freeze state, it doesn't matter if you get 8 hours of sleep, because you're still not resting in that. I know from my past, it's like I would get 8 hours of sleep, but that whole time I'm having nightmares and stress dreams. It's because my nervous system had been so wired for survival. And so I am really, really going down that path of let's all heal the nervous system. Let's all get out of this matrix, because once we have the power of regulation, and we have the power of inner guidance, because we are in a centered place, we're unstoppable, we're uncontrollable. We are able to finally set ourselves free and follow those passions and those desires and those callings that we have, because we're no longer in this almost like brainwashed state. It's like, I don't like to think that there's one person who has ill intention, who's trying to control the general public, but who knows? But we are way more susceptible to being controlled and to feeding into this system that helps other people grow their businesses and make money, and helps, all that, when we're so tired and when we are not ourselves and we're not in our most optimal state. And so if that's at all interesting to you, go ahead and give a subscribe or a thumbs up. Subscribe. I'm going to be sharing more and more tools on how we can finally regulate, finally remember who we are, finally find our intuition, our inner callings, our inner voice, get guidance from the divine, and honestly just create the life that we want, to get what we want. And so I am so passionate about this topic and about this process. Like, me selling everything in California and moving here is part of that process. It was a calling in my heart. I honestly had a really hard time with it because I loved my life in California and where it got to. More recently, I have a little visitor here. And so it was really hard to leave, but that, I think, is what truly following your heart is when it doesn't make sense, but you know you're supposed to do it. That having that courage and that strength to do it is what's going to set us up for a life of true fulfillment. And it's a lot easier to stay comfortable, to stay in what's familiar, even if it's not pleasant. It's way easier to do that than to step into the unknown. But as we continue to regulate and to strengthen our inner self, our inner voice, our trust with that inner voice, it makes it a lot easier to step into the unknown and to do the things that we're afraid to do. So I hope to be somewhat of a guide and support to you on that journey. And if not, just a friend and an ally and someone who is honestly just connected with you on a spiritual soul level. And so thank you for liking this video. Again, give it a thumbs up if you would like to. If you like this video, if you want to see more, subscribe, and I will see you the next one. Bye.